What's up, YouTube? Dontavious Hill here, three-time Team USA high jumper, five-time NCAA All-American, currently with a personal best of 7 feet 5 inches in the high jump, and have coached hundreds of high school athletes to personal records, school records, state championship qualifications, you name it. And today, I want to talk about how to not panic when that bar goes up. Okay, so for so many high jumpers, young high jumpers, when that bar goes up, it gets closer and closer to their personal record or their personal best. They tend to have this nervousness or this fear, or as that bar climbs closer and closer to something that they've done before, but only once, or something they've never done, that fear just kind of creeps in and creeps in more and more till it crushes the jumper and they just don't perform, or they don't get the height that they thought they were going to get. And today, I want to talk about some ways how we can stop ourselves from panicking or stay confident when that bar goes up. So I'll be giving you guys some tips and tools and tricks today that I've used in the past in my high jump journey, from going from 4 feet 8 inches as a freshman in high school to 5'10" as a sophomore, 6'3" as a junior, then 7 feet as a senior in high school, and now at 7'5" today as a professional. Made 3 USA teams up to this point. And these things worked for me, and I coach my athletes using similar tools and techniques that also help them improve in the sport, right? So we're gonna just write, don't panic. Don't panic, okay? It's gonna be all right. The bar's going up, it's okay. Don't panic, right? So how do we stop ourselves from not panicking? One thing that you can do is look away when they raise that bar. Okay? So I know that sounds simple. But if you ever go to a track meet and you go and watch the competition and you go and watch what the athletes do, if when that bar goes up, you see athletes standing around it, being really close to it, or sitting down and just staring at the entire raising of the bar, that's not going to do them anything beneficial for them. Like, that's not going to do them any justice. If anything, it's just going to make them more afraid, or let them see exactly how the bar rises. It's not a good thing, right? So us looking away from the bar, it gives us an advantage of some sort, because we get to keep in our mind that this bar is still the same. Because the truth of the matter is, when we look away from a bar while it's being raised, we can't tell the difference of how high it went when it got raised, right? It's going to get raised by this much, the size of this top. So we can't tell this when we're standing back so far on the apron, getting ready to approach the bar. You cannot tell it at all. So the only way you're going to be able to mentally psych yourself out is if you're standing right there or sitting there watching the official raise the bar. So we want to take that visual aspect out of it and just focus on what we've already done. We don't want to look at the bar. Okay? That's step number one. Number two, there's a moment in time in high jump after the officials raise the bar, they call out the number of the height. Oh, the bar is at 5'6". One thing that I've done in the past when they called that number, like, I literally cover my ears and get away. I don't want to know. I don't want to see the bar be raised. I don't want to know the height of the bar. I don't even want to know the height that the bar is going to. Even though I know the heights already, because I know the progression, I don't want to hear it said, and I don't want to see the bar be raised. I'm taking out another component, right? So here, right, we can write, let's just write, look away, visual, right? Let's write cover ears, right? And we can just call this hearing. I know there's another word for that's similar to, like, that's related to hearing, but I don't know what it is right now. But that's not the point, right? So don't panic. We want to look away and take the visual component out of it, and want to cover our ears and take the hearing component out of it, or the listening component out of it, right? So if we take these two components um, out of when the officials are raising the bar or when we're competing, like it's almost like detaching, right? So you in yourself from doing these things, you pretty much detached. You basically detached, right? Or disconnected yourself. Basically, like if you've ever seen the movie The Matrix, they have to the Matrix is basically like this fake world, and the real human versions of yourselves are attached to a machine, an alien machine or whatever that's kind of putting that's making you feel like you're in a new world, right? And in the high jump, when you look away from the bar, take away that visual component, you cover your ears and don't have to hear bars, hear the heights can be called out, don't get to see the bars raised. You detach yourself from the matrix. It's like you detach yourself from the high jump matrix that everybody else is stuck inside and just waiting on bars to raise and looking at them and being scared and getting nervous the entire way. You detach yourself from all of that completely so that now you can compete more freely. You can compete with conviction. You can compete with an open heart, with an open mind, clear as day, and go and jump to your heart's content because you are not held back by some of the things that other people are held back by, or things like, oh, well, it's getting close to my PR. Even though you may know it in your mind, you didn't see it rise and you didn't hear it get called out. So you feel a whole lot better going out there jumping at it. Okay. So this is where you want to reside. You want to reside in a detached state from the rest of the competition. You want to be in your own world, your own field in the competition. You want to be jumping at your own bars. You're not jumping the heights that everybody else is jumping. You didn't watch the bar raise. You didn't listen to it get raised, right? You're jumping at what you want to jump at, whatever your mind tells you that it is, whatever you want to tell yourself that you're jumping. That is the difference. And that is how you stop yourself from panicking when that bar raises. So if you're a high school high jumper or the parent of a high school high jumper and you want to improve in the sport and you're tired of guessing with your training and you want other tools and tricks like this to actually help you improve in the high jump, then just click down below and apply for a free call. It's like a 60-second quiz, and we can hop on a call, parents and athletes included, and we'll walk through where your athlete is in their high jump journey right now, where they want to get to, and walk you guys through our coaching process inside of the high jump blueprint, right? So if you want to be a part of that and you actually want to get personal records, school records, qualify for the state championship, go ahead and apply for a free call so we can hop on and get you guys rolling.